Hello, and welcome back to The Way, potentially for the last time, or potentially for the first time in the second playthrough. It all depends on what happens when I push this button. I am very heavily leaning towards the former here, because thinking about it, it doesn't really make any sense why there would be a continue option if you had to replay the entire game to get the second ending. The only thing I can think of is that it would pull sort of a Hyperlight Drifter where you like continue your save and then you're just at the end screen of the game, Tom looking over the statue or something. I don't know why that would even happen, but it's a possibility, I guess. But it's most likely going to take us somewhere before the last choice. Maybe right at the last choice? Maybe before the boss fight? I don't know. We'll have to see. But before we jump in and get the second ending, I noticed a couple things and thought some things through in editing and stuff, and just wanted to bring up a couple of points, sort of post-finale, where, number one, I was a bit confused by the choice at the end, because, I mean, we'll see what happens when you make the other choice, but it kind of seems like a bit of a pointless way to make the player choose when they're pretty clearly nudging you to one choice. They're, like, making it seem like reviving your wife, or, well, not even reviving, just becoming eternal, is a really bad idea, and you shouldn't do it, and they're, like, telling you not to do it. It was bad. We wanted you to save us, because it fucking sucks, dude. Don't do it. And it feels like it's kind of been building towards that all the time. I wasn't expecting a choice at the end, but it felt like, oh, it's not gonna be just revive your wife, because that would be too ideal, so it's just kind of a... I don't know. It just seems like a bad choice, like you're choosing between the good ending, which is just accepting it and building a better world and stuff like that, or still just clinging on to the memory and just entering eternity for kind of no reason, I suppose. But I don't know. We'll have to see when we get into the ending. Second part, I have a couple of questions about the, like, red 3-ball flying thing and the white one, or blue, or whatever it was, I can't remember, and what they meant. So, I understand now that the red one is supposed to be the Eden Protector. That's what they were talking about. Eden Protector is going to, like, make us eternal and stuff. It's gonna protect us forever in this virtual existence or whatever, and they thought it was gonna be great, and then they realized after hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years that this is kind of fucking sucky, but they can't get out, they can't leave it, and no one can get them out, because the Eden Protector is built to specifically preserve them for eternity. And that's why it is so adamant on stopping me, because, I don't know, that's what I'm wondering. How does it know that I have the ability to free them? When did we first see the red flying thing? Was that after we got the orb? Is that the whole key to this? Like, getting the orb? But then, at the end, the Eden Protector just kind of melts the orb anyway, so why couldn't it do that earlier if that was, like, the key to unlocking them? I don't really know. And then the bigger question is, how did their consciousness, like, I assume the white little spirit thing that helped me on the way, or blue spirit, whatever, that's like their collective consciousness, like, calling out to me and wanting to be saved, and they're leading me on the way because they want to get out, and they want me to defeat the Eden Protector. But how does that make sense? The Eden Protector flying around kind of makes sense, but them flying around, how does that make sense? I don't know, some things don't quite add up to me, but I like the idea of this whole thing where, like, the villain is only a villain because they programmed it to do exactly this, and it's just that they no longer want it, but there's no way to get out. anymore, and the Eden Protector sees anyone who would jeopardize this as a threat, which is kind of a neat little thing. And finally, another neat thing that I wanted to comment on, that I forgot to comment on last time, is the whole time passage thing in this game, which I think is very neatly done. In most games, whenever you run into a hardship or a progression stopper, anything that snags up our protagonist, usually there's some kind of magical deus ex machina that just sort of solves everything within minutes, or you find an alternate route, or you brute force your way through, or you get help, or whatever might happen. But in this game, that didn't happen. It was like, oh shit, I don't understand this stuff. Better get cracking deciphering a language for a couple months. And then towards the end, the whole like, oh shit, it collapsed, I'll never get through here. Guess I'll try, and then digs for like fucking 50 years or whatever. It's kind of a refreshing way to change up the storytelling from a normal style. So just thought that was a neat detail, that it's like, it's about perseverance and putting in the hard work instead of just magically everything working out. Though, obviously there's quite a lot of magically working out as well. Things just being kind of convenient and stuff, but yeah, just a little neat touch that I wanted to mention. That's pretty much it. And the last thing before we jump in, I just want to read this achievement. Take me with you. It says, make a choice. And I couldn't see this before because this was a hidden achievement. So it doesn't have a subtitle until you already complete the achievement. So same for the one down here with the other ending. And I have looked up this one. This I have not looked up because I'm fairly confident I know how you do it. And this one, as I said last time, I knew what you had to do, but I didn't know where to do it. So I did look that up, and I can confirm that it was what I was thinking. I just didn't know where to do it, so now I do. So we'll tackle those as well. But for now, let's jump back in and see where we end up. Aha! Oh, cool. Well, that's good. Now I get to die here. Yeah, E to retry. Alright, so that's it. Okay. I was kind of wondering, like, what's gonna happen? Yeah, can't do that. What's gonna happen if you die here and stuff like that, so kind of glad I can do it this way. But I wonder, like, if you died on the way, and then, oh yeah, maybe this is how they do it. If this is how they do it, I think this is great. If it's like the never die to the final boss, can you just die to it and then beat the game and then just continue your game? Wait, what happens now if I just don't do anything? Will he just start over the phase if I'm too slow? I guess not. I guess it's pretty forgiving. You have as much time as you want to get in. It's like, come on, dummy, just fly into him. Wait, what was I saying? I'll just fly in. Yeah, there we go. If you can just load the game after beating it, regardless of how many tries it takes, and then just do it in one go, and then you get the achievement? Like, what if I die now? Are we in... Yeah, we start over the entire thing, so we're back in phase 1. So that's not it. I was thinking, like, if it restarted in phase 2, then it would make sense that you had to beat the entire thing, then continue again to fight the boss another time, and then do it without failing. But yeah, bit unsure how that achievement really works. Like, how harsh is it? How incredibly lucky was I to get that first try? Would it have been really annoying to get otherwise? Having to, like, redo the entire game? I don't know. But yeah, no point dying on the final phase. Oh, fuck. Never mind that. And that's it. That's the second one. And the third one had, like, one really sketchy moment, so we'll see if I can do this in one go. Oh, crap. I meant to go up, but I just didn't press the button. Here we go again. And this is the last one and the hardest one. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. And it does seem like a pretty reliable pattern. It's not too much randomness to it or anything. So there we go. And now we get to choose the last thing. Kind of nice, because, yeah, it's like... It's not just load the game and then pick the other option to get the other ending. There's still some sort of weight to it, where you have to at least replay the boss, which is fine. I think that's fair enough. Hi, photo guy. So apparently the photo guy is, like, kind of unrelated to this game. It's, according to... I can't remember if it was a dev or if it was the composer in some Steam forum thing, or if it was just speculation. I don't know. Something about, like, they were gonna probably, if they make games in the future, in the same sort of universe or multiverse or whatever, those dudes with a whole camera thing and finding out stuff about eternal life, they're gonna be like a recurring character or characters, however you would say that, like a multi-story spanning thing, but like everything else in the way is just the way and that's it. That's self-contained and won't have a sequel or anything like that, which makes sense. So it might be like the same kind of style and have some shared aspects, but for all intents and purposes, the story of The Way is started and finished, and yeah, I agree with that. There's not really much else to say here. So, which one will it be? Give me my wife back! Ever after. I wonder what happens if you just run off the edge there. Oh, shit. Is this just, like, virtual, or... I thought we would just be, like, data, not actually perceiving as being alive. Oh. And their eyes just, like, glaze over when they realize... Yep, this is just how we are forever now. Yeah, I guess that's... sort of hinting at that. Like, happiness to begin with, but towards the end of it, it's like... well, maybe not the best choice. At least it was kind of a better ending than I expected, because yeah, I thought it was just like... I don't even know. It seemed like a much worse choice, but I guess it's fine. And also, your conscience is kind of guilt-free. Can I skip this? Oh, you can't skip the credits? Ooh, minus point. I don't really like that. Like all these Kickstarter backers, I don't care. I've already seen them once. Yeah, long unskippable cutscenes or unskippable credits. Not the best kind of thing, but oh well. I'll cut out once I have nothing else to say. But yeah, the reason Tin Can died is almost so that you could just be guilt-free and join your wife without regrets. Because if you had Tin Can left and you said like, stay here boy, I'll come back for you, and then you just join your wife in digital eternity, you would be kind of a shitty person. And I'm sure most people wouldn't have chosen that option if that was the case, but since Tin Can got killed off, you're kind of good to go. You can do whatever you want, and it's like either choice is equal in a sense. Though I still consider the Join the Aliens to be a far better ending. Like, that feels like the real ending to me. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna skip the credits now, and then we'll get into just getting those achievements. God damn, those credits are long. Holy crap. Yeah, a skip option would definitely be nice to have. And I'm just gonna confirm that it's the same cutscene here. I mean, nothing should change. Yeah, data. Yep. Eternal life. Pity. Yep, okay. Might as well check while we wait. That achievement. Ever after, make a choice. Same there. Yep, got them both. So now we just have those 3 left. And, oh, wow. I'm a fucking moron. I could've just Alt F4'd, because, like, I'm just quitting the game anyway, because I can't just continue now. I'm gonna load some backups. I'm gonna first start off with this one, because again, I haven't checked this one, but I'm like 99% sure I know what this is. So I'm gonna try to do it, and then if it fails, if it's not what I think it is, then I'll look it up. But for now, I just have to get a backup where I can do that. Shouldn't be hard. Should be like one of the first episodes or something. So, I'll be just a second. Would you look at that? We are way back after the first ever episode of The Way. This should be a pretty decent spot, because all I need to do is find... Wait, couldn't I go over here? I think I can. Or, wait, no, this isn't unlocked yet, right? Oh, right, it is, but we can't get past this drone until we have the gun. Okay, never mind. And if I go back in here... Oh, I can't go back in here. Yeah, no, it doesn't let you. Never mind. We need to go down. There's... No, that's a flying drone. Here's a flying drone. I can use this guy. Probably. So, what I think you have to do is called blind spot. So, I think you just have to, like... oh god. Wait, actually... how do you do that? You have to approach one of these from behind. Okay, so this one is a bad one to use. We have to approach it from behind, and then, like, stand in the model when it turns around, because then we're not touching the laser, like, any of the time, so... oh, fuck, this isn't open. Oh my god. I might do some severe cutting in this episode, just to fit everything in. Yeah, I will definitely do a lot of cutting, just to make sure everything here is one episode. I do not want this going on longer than that. Alright, so here we go. This should be fine. I'm just gonna go from this way instead. Yeah, he turns around, and now we stand here. And this should work? Yep, exactly. Blind spot. I knew it. Okay, yeah, that one was pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. I don't really need to read it. I don't need to read any of these, because we can read them here. Take your time and do it right. Your head probably hurts like hell. Alright, and now we're here. And I think this might work. So, this one I am the least sure about. I don't really know how to get it. I did look it up, but it was kind of unclear. It was just like, hit your head several times or something. Which I assume is by, like, jumping. Or I think they might have said that, like, jumping. And I can't think of where to do this, so I just figured... maybe here. So if we just move this over here, I know there was a place over down here where I could definitely do it. Or wait, maybe I can do it here. Just like this? Yeah. Just like keep hitting your head here. Yeah, okay. That's it. Stop hitting yourself. Great. Cool achievements. I'll be back with the last one. That one is the most boring. Alright, and here we are for the last one. Slow Thinker. What did it say? Take your time and do it right. So, apparently for this one, I had an idea for what to do here, which is just take way too long to solve a puzzle. I actually thought it would be even more complicated than that, where it would be solve a puzzle without ever making any mistake. Like, just do it in the perfect way, but you take a long time. Like, you're thinking through every single move. But apparently it's not that insane. It's just click into one of these puzzles, and let's wait. And in one of these screens, there are like 3 of these in the game, or 4, I can't remember. You just have to take 3 minutes or more, apparently. So I'm just looking over at my time now, and I'll get close to it, and then once we're sort of ready to solve it, then I'm just gonna hold off on the last piece for a long time. So there we go. I will see you in like 2.5 minutes. Oh, the joy. Alright, that should be enough time, I hope. I mean, I haven't gone too far over it. I've waited like 4 minutes, just in case, but maybe it's actually 5 minutes and the walkthrough is incorrect or something. I don't know, but we'll see. At least this music is very pleasant, so just sitting here listening to it is actually pretty relaxing. This is probably my favorite track in the game, I would say. I mean, this is my favorite area in the game, this whole section after stealing the ship and all of that. And not even gameplay-wise, just I really like this area. I love the pixel art, and I really like the atmosphere and music here. So, let's see. I did it! Slow Thinker! Great! So now, I am done. We are... Oh yeah, there's some goblin thing. I don't know. Most of these seem to be like references to other stuff. Like, obviously, Diggy Diggy Hole and stuff, and Piece of Cake, Portal, and whatever. This is like Star Trek and stuff. But I don't know most of these. So, Harry Potter? Maybe? No clue. Alice in Wonderland? Of course. Is that like the Silver Surfer? Yeah, of course. I actually thought that when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that looks like the Silver Surfer, but I didn't connect the dots that it actually is. It's supposed to be a reference. Yeah, I don't know all of these, but it's kind of neat that they're all like, oh, and here, is that just David Bowie? Or is it something else? I can't even remember, really. But yeah, there we go. 100% achievements. The way is complete. I have traveled the way and reached the destination. So thank you very much for watching the series. I really did enjoy this game. It was quite fun despite the small hiccups and small complaints here and there. Overall, I really enjoyed it. And I wish Puzzling Dream the best of luck, and I hope they keep making games. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you some other time in some other game. Bye-bye!